Handicapper Steve here, handicapping races from Chantilly Racecourse in France here on Thursday. It is March the 3rd, 2016. Gonna look at races 5 and 6. Before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for full card selections. The link is in my description box. And I have to say, this card from Chantilly, I don't normally look at the French races other than the Arc de Triomphe in October, but I have to say, I remember seeing this card of races last season. You have a lot of horses making their first start back. Some really good Group 1 winners coming back today. So both of these races, race 5 and 6, are great prep races, let's say. So let's get on to it. Today's fifth race is the Montjeu Stakes. Going at the distance of 1 mile, 1,600 meters to traveling. Purse $51,500. That's an American currency. I'm handicapping this race towards an American point of view, so don't freak out. We only have 6 runners going for this start, the 4-year-olds and upwards. And with the 6 horses, you have the return of the champion Solo, who's a very incredible horse. Last year was 6 for 6, 17 and 12 lifetime. The Freddie Head train with Maxime Guyon in the saddle. This British bred horse had a single spiel, carrying 132 pounds, which is the most in this field. So, yeah, but very good horse. I have him at even money. He's even money favorite, 1-1. So there's not a lot you could do with it in this race. I'll probably play an exacta with him. I would probably play a straight exacta here for 1-2. For $1, it's going to cost you $1. He looks very hard to beat. Won this race last season easily by 4 lengths. Was even money favorite that day. Went on to use this race last year as a prep race for the Dubai Duty Free, or the Dubai Turf, what's it called now? That Group 1 at Meydan Monlaith on Turf on March the 28th of 2015. By 4.5 lengths, just won easily, beating the Great Gatsby, Mashuish, who came over to America to win the House Hope, then won the Don Handicap Grade 1 here in America, and is going over to Dubai to run in either this race, either the Dubai Duty Free or the Dubai Turf, whatever they want to call it. It will always be the Dubai Duty Free in my eyes, even though it's not called that anymore. But he's either going to run that race, Mashwish, or in the World Cup. He has a good chance that day. But he did really well. Won the prep, won Dubai Duty Free, of course. Hasn't started since October 17th, first start of the season, like I said. Last start was at Ascot, the 17th of October, on a yielding turf course, 1 mile, the Queen Elizabeth II Cup. Group 1 again that day, won by 3/4 length, and had a perfect season, ridden out really well. And then the Sussex Stakes over at Goodwood, the glorious Goodwood meet in July, 1 mile on a good turf course, very dry turf course that day. Won by half length again, he was just very good. And then at Ascot, Royal Ascot, on June 16th, 1 mile in the Queen Anne Stakes, won by length, and I have to say, the last 3 races have been very impressive. Even this race last year was very impressive, and the other win for this horse last season was in Longchamp in Paris, and Group 1 for $271,000. I'm not going to name the race because my French is horrible. He won by 1.5 length, and you have to say he was even money favorite again and won really well. Coming back to this race, will really do well. Carrying top weight, he should win easily. 4 lengths he won by last year. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins by more this year. So going to go with this one. So recap my bets for the 5th race, the Montjeu Stakes from Chantilly. Going to go with the 1-2. So do an exacta here, 1-2. Might even put a few bucks to win, quite a few bucks to win on this horse, maybe $100. Don't like playing a lot of money, that much money, but yeah, he has a really good chance tomorrow. So now let's get on today's 6th race from Chantilly in France, which is another great race. A bunch of Group 1 horses come back to run in this race also. It is the Darshan Stakes, going over the distance of 1 mile and 1/8, which is 1,800 meters. Purse $51,500 American currency. Again, for 4-year-olds and upwards. Win place here in the States, in the here in the United States tote pools, and exact trifecta. So yeah, with 7 horses going to post, I'm going to do a trifecta this race. I'm going to single in on the 3-horse Queen's Jewel, who's again even money favorite. I do not want to pick the even money favorite, but it's very hard to stay away with him. Maxime Guyon on this one again for Freddie Head. Um, so I'm going to keep that horse on top as my top selection. For my trifecta or an exacta for $1, I'll see what I want to do. I would box do 1-4 underneath. For $1, it's going to cost you $2 to either play the exacta or the trifecta. And also, if you're playing here in America, a lot of people in America are more concentrated on the takeout rate, how much to take out from your bet. It's only 12%, so play the French races. They're very on all bets 12%. It's really good. But number three, Queen's Jewel, my top selection here, even money, like I said, Maxime Guyon. Hasn't started since October 31st at Keeneland in the Breeders' Cup Filly Mare Turf, the $1 million Breeders' Cup Filly Mare Turf, Grade 1 event that day at a mile 3/16. Um, this horse finished third by 3.5 lengths and had a horrible trip. It wasn't her day that day. She got bothered, bumped, got up for third, but wasn't catching Legissimo or Stephanie's Kitten. That was the start before that was over in Paris at Longchamp on October the 4th, mile and a quarter in the Prix des Opera Stakes, Group 1 that day. Again, had a horrible trip. Finished ninth by 4 lengths, but I said horrible. It just didn't run that day for some reason. And then Chantilly over this course here on June the 14th in Prix des Diane Stakes. Group 1. Won by, finished 11th actually that day by 4.25 lengths. Had a really good start to her season, but after that, it really went downhill after the Group 1 St. Allaire's Philly Stakes at Longshop after the 24th. Everything after that just went really downhill. I really like this horse here a lot. In this spot, this horse should really do well, but I'm not more. Solo is definite. I'm more confident in Solo, but in this horse, yeah, I'm a little skeptical sometimes because the last part of the season was very it wasn't that good. It was very weird. Um, so yeah, especially that 11th place finish over this course. But she did win a really good Group 1 over at Longchamp. Won a Group 3 in Paris, also in St. Claude, and broke her maiden at St. Claude on last March. So yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Even money. Like I said, I don't want to play the even money, but just looking at this race, like I said, in this race, I'm gonna do a trifecta here or an exact. It's gonna cost $2 plays if you play the dollar minimum base wager. Gonna go keying on three, Queen's Jewel, my top selection. Underneath, gonna box to 1-4 for that trifecta key or exact key for $1. It should cost you $2. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for full card selections. Good luck, everybody.